Well, welcome back to Pew Farms. Got some hose, a couple hydraulic lines, and a hydraulic cylinder, and a bag of fittings from Burden Surplus Center up in Nebraska. They're about the cheapest place to get that kind of stuff, and we're going to see about getting the hydraulics put on that chopper up there. It kind of been spitting a little bit of rain this morning, but not much. Kind of drying out, so see what we can get done, and I'll bring you back. Alright, I got it sitting there. I got one end in. I don't know if I said, but like I said, I got these from Burden Surplus Center. I think these came out of Lincoln, Nebraska. For the cylinder, a 10-foot hose, and then a 144-inch hose. I think it was like $280. So high enough price, but could have been a lot worse. Anyway, let's see if we can get everything put together. Of course, they're just plastic caps, but they're stuck in there. They've been painted. Got oil in it a little bit. Hopefully everything is the right size. Yeah. Well, I guess they actually are metal. They're just kind of pop metal. Yeah, go grab some fittings, or some wrenches. Actually grab the right wrench, first one. Alright. Well, I think a little bit of a pain is my 90s here. I wanted to get, I think they're 8 to, I wanted to go to 3/8, pipe thread, but those were out of stock, so I had to go to 1/2 inch and then get adapters. Because I really didn't need more than 3/8 hose going to it, because I'm not worried about how fast it raises or lowers. And 3/8 hoses are just a little bit more flexible and a little cheaper. Not a whole lot. I think like $5 a hose difference is about all. But these are, let's see, what are they? 5,000 PSI rated hoses. So they're not a real cheap made hose in the first place. That's one thing they've got. Normally 2 different hoses that they sell. I think one's a 3,000 and one's a 5,000, something like that. 3,500 and 5,000. A little bit higher quality than some of your Tractor Supply ones or what have you. Alright, I gotta figure out which one is which. They got labels on them. That's the 120-inch one. Let's see, I need another wrench probably, because yeah, it's 11/16. Oh, come on. I got one up here. Probably should have put the other end on first. I could have done that in the vise. Oh well. I got the couplers for this. I still have to use adapters on the tractor because it's got the older style hydraulic couplers on it, which in my opinion are better than the newer adapters in a way, because you can hook them up under pressure because they've got the reliefs on them, or a valve type deal. And this Teflon tape I'm using, it's the better stuff. It's what they recommend for gas lines. It's the thicker, what is it? They call it yellow gas line PTFE tape. I was thinking it had a thickness, but maybe not, but it's a lot thicker. It's like what we used to use that we got from the commercial companies, Section R, and some of the other ones when I was working plumbing with the state. This is what this has got the older style where you can flip this off, and then it relieves the pressure. It takes the pressure off of the ball check on the front. When you flip that down, it pushes in on them to open them up. So you can have pressure on, like a hydraulic or the loader, have it up in the air, flip these up and disconnect them, hook them back in without having the problem that normal have. Alright, I'll get that. See about getting this end tightened up. Let's see, what do I need? I don't know if that one will be the right size or not either. Yep. Okay. What I'm wanting to do is, I've already got the Badger silage wagon, got it all greased up and ready to go. We've got some Johnson grass areas, about 5 acres. It's kind of back in the timber. We planted some BMR in there like 2 years ago, but the Johnson grass just takes it over, because over the years it's flooded so many times there that there's a lot of seed bank there. So we're going to chop it, and then depending on the year whether we get it and spray it or not, it'll be another. We'll see if that happens. I'd like to get it more or less a ground sterilizer sprayed. See if we can get rid of that Johnson grass for a while until the next time it floods. Heck, it is the way our rains have been. We really haven't had a flood over there on Little Soldier Creek for almost close to 13 years. We used to get them about every other year, sometimes every year. But the most would be about once every 3 years, or the least amount. But now we get rains, but and just not getting the runoff amount that we used to. A lot of our storms just seem to be stopping in the Topeka area, south of I-70. And don't seem to get to the north of the river much. These rains this last week, they've had rains south of Topeka, but we've got nothing more than, I think this morning the electronic one said we had a 1/100th of an inch. So more or less nothing. Not any more than a heavy dew. But worst thing with these fronts that I've gone through, it's played hell with my arthritis and gout. Been kind of rough to try to get some things done. Yesterday my neck was, I don't know for sure what happened, but it was definitely not liking me. And I've had one vertebrae fused, I think 6 and 7 has been fused. But I'm almost kind of starting to wonder if I got another one that's bulging, causing it to pinch a nerve or something. Time will tell. I have to go down to the 1066 and steal a couple adapters for this. I've got a hose more or less ordered for that 1066 because we had trouble with the differential lock. When you hit the differential lock, it puke out oil, hydraulic oil. What there is, there's a steel line kind of in the brake setup that more or less releases or engages a kind of like a clutch, so your differential locks up. So, of course, it's just old enough that it's not available through Case IH. But All-State Tractor, one down in Texas, Iowa Park, the city of Iowa Park, I think it is. I just sent my old one to them. It's steel line on both ends with bends in it. And it's got about a 4-inch piece of 3/16 hose, hydraulic hose, in the center of it, so it has a little bit of flexibility. And just for them to make up the hose or take that apart and redo it, well, with tax and everything, or not tax, shipping and everything, it's going to be, I think, $233. So, yeah, I might be able to monkey rig it otherwise, but from what I can understand, the hydraulic crimp fittings that go onto the hose, the new ones are still flossed onto the tubes on both sides of the where the hydraulic hose is, little piece is, and oh, come on, come out there. Yeah, these here you just push in on the, well, I don't want to push in. That one's a stiff one. There it come out. Push them in and you can pull those right out. And see, when you flip these levers down, theirs would be in neutral so it wouldn't hit the tip of it. Then when you flip it down, it engages and pushes that ball in so you have hydraulic flow. So you can have full hydraulic pressure on them and still be able to hook them up. A lot better than a lot of today's stuff. Some of your skid loaders are actually kind of going back to that. But the heck of it is, it's actually, the technology was already there back in the late 70s. Mid to late 70s. Alright. Now I got my hand all woolly. Let's see. Which one do I want to do? Alright. This side is the bucket, so I can unhook it. Remember to put these on. Hook up a lot better. Yeah, I would have liked to have been able to just get a 10-foot hose and like an 11-foot hose, but that's not available, of course. So you gotta go 10-foot and 12-foot. So 10-foot was just about perfect for the one side. But a little too short for the other side. So I got one hose here I'm going to have to tie up. Keep knocking stuff off of there. I guess I'll just move it. Get the oil off my hand. A little bit of a pain, but I'd rather have them a little long than too short. Okay, wire tack. these kind of tied up, so I don't want them getting into the PTO shed. That gets expensive. Alright. The little private jets have been going this morning. I can hear it, but I don't see it yet. Oh, there it is. Getting a little bit bigger than the one over there. Alright, start this tractor up and see if I can get that cylinder hooked up. Needs to be extended out just a little bit. She hadn't been started for about for 4 or 5 days. Yeah, close. There. Because it's got air in it, I can move it just a little bit. And then we'll see if it does the job. Didn't take long to get the air out of it. Okay, that's ready to go. Just about perfect. I had another cylinder that I thought I was going to use on that, but come to find out it had needed a seal kit. So for about $20 more than a seal kit, I just put a new hydraulic cylinder on it. I may get a seal kit for it later on, sometime when I board or something. Have it ready for something else if I need it. But right now this is going to work. But yeah, all the other thing I need to do is chain that bucket back so I don't have to worry about it. I keep the cylinder on the tractor here. Back. I'll show you what I did. because these cylinders tend to seep by a little bit, so I just put a chain up and around that so the cylinder don't tip clear forward and I forget about it and dig in someplace. Tractor kind of needs a bath. It's got injection pump seeps a little bit. Haven't exactly found where it is, but one of these days I'll get into it. I gotta take this 3-point, the bell spare off before I actually go grinding or chopping. But that's got new cylinder on there, so she'll lift up, be a little bit better on the road, and then I can drop her down for doing for going in and cutting. Anyway, I think that's probably going to be about all that. I'm not sure when I'll actually go to start chopping. I'm kind of thinking about trying to shell some corn tomorrow, get the combine out, but with moisture, I'm not sure how that's going to go. But I've got, if I can zoom in that far and hold it steady or not. But down there is the wagon that we'll be putting on it, the beaver silage wagon. I bought that a couple years ago before I had this chopper, but I was wanting to get a chopper like this one here. My dad had one years ago, and so I bought that. I think I got it off of, I don't know, I think it was Big Iron. I think I give it like $80 for it, something like that. And then I had a chance to buy that. I got it for, I don't know, somewhere around $200-300. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. And I bought it last year. So now we're going to see if we can put them together. And all we're going to do is chop some, a wagon load, and then just more or less windrow feed it for cows over there on the home place. And see how it does. One way to get it chopped down so then I can either spray it or we may end up running a ripper through it. Go from there. Anyway, hopefully here within a couple weeks we'll have that hose back so I can put that 1066 back together. I could put a plug in it in the hydraulic where it hooks up, so that way if somebody accidentally hits the differential lock, it don't puke a whole bunch of oil out, hydraulic oil out. I could use it the way it is, but we'll see. We got all of our hay done. We're still, we've got a couple hundred bales that we need to probably sell. Some of it's brome with a little bit of Big Blue in it, but then we've got some straight prairie. So anyway, I'll probably get that put on Marketplace here next couple weeks. But anyway, if you guys like the content, and give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and we'll catch you on the next one. And I guess I didn't mention, but today is October 14th. Y'all have a good one.